Would you say the government has made you confident there will not be another pandemic or lockdown?
No, I have no confidence in this government whatsoever.
Okay, so the first question. It's okay if you don't want to answer this one, but would you say that COVID-19 has had any negative impact on your social life or your self-esteem?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, and would you say that the government has made you confident there will not be another pandemic or lockdown?
No, not at all.
Not confident?
Not confident.
Okay, and would you be happy to work with someone that is positive with COVID, or would you be happy to study with them?
No, I would avoid.
Yeah. Okay, and would you mind being served food by somebody that's positive with COVID?
Yes.
You don't want that to happen?
I don't want that.
Okay. Does it bother you that I'm positive for COVID as we speak?
Yes.
It bothers you?
Yeah.
Say the government has made you confident there will not be another pandemic and lockdown.
I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure about the government.
I know.
I'm not sure at all.
I guess this takes me to the next one. So
things keep on changing, you know. It's not up to the government, it's nature.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can't control it. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you anymore on that one. Would you be happy to work with somebody that is positive with COVID?
I don't mind.
You don't mind? Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. And would you mind being served food by somebody that's positive with COVID?
I don't mind at all.
Okay, that's interesting to know. Good stuff. The last question would be, would it bother you if I'm positive for COVID now?
I don't care, man.
I love this.
If
Great.
I get it, man. You know, so
Yeah.
because there's people at their vaccine, but are still getting it, you know, so.
Okay. So the first question would be, would you say that COVID-19 has had a negative impact on your confidence or self-esteem? I know it's a personal question, so if you don't want to answer it, that's fine.
No, not really, no.
No? Okay. Would you say you know anyone that it's had an impact on, or have you not really seen that side of things at all?
No, not like that. No.
Okay, good stuff. I'm glad to hear that, actually. Would you say the government has made you confident there won't be another pandemic?
Not really, no.
No? Okay. And what about, would you be happy to work with somebody that has COVID-19?
Not really.
Okay, yeah, the government is saying that it's okay, so this is exactly what we're trying to bring out of people, just make sure how everyone feels. What about, would you mind being served as a customer by somebody with COVID-19? So imagine a restaurant environment, for example, just to be extreme.
No.
Not at all. Does it bother you that I am positive for COVID as we speak?
You're positive for COVID?
Yeah.
I don't mind.
No? I appreciate that a lot. That's the end of the interview. I'm not actually positive, but I appreciate you there, mate. Awesome stuff. Would you say that government has made you confident there will not be another pandemic?
No. The government gives you no confidence at all.
Absolutely. And would you be happy to work with someone who is positive, or study with somebody that's positive with COVID? No. Even though they are urged to still go in, like you are okay with that? No. Not okay with that. That's what we're gauging here. Would you mind being served by somebody as a customer? So say if you go to a restaurant and they've got COVID-19 and they're bringing you your food, how do you feel about that?
No.
Again, this is what the government are advising is okay now. And just the last one, does it bother you that I am positive for COVID right now?
Yeah.
First question is, has COVID-19 had any impact on your social life or self-esteem?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Social life, definitely.
Yeah.
During the lockdown.
Yeah, no, definitely, me too.
You know, affected everything because obviously not being able to go out and meet people.
Absolutely.
Not being able to go around people's houses. Put people, a lot of people in fear.
Absolutely.
I live alone. A lot of my friends, I'm 36. A lot of my friends similar age. They've all got families, you know, kids. And,
Yeah.
You know, wife and all that, and they were hesitant on having people around even.
Okay.
You know, so it locked me off completely. Put me in a situation where I was stuck at home on my own most of the time.
The next question would be, has the government made you confident that there will not be another pandemic or lockdown?
No, not that there wouldn't be another pandemic,
Okay.
and not that there wouldn't be another lockdown. But I would say that the government, me personally, has made me confident that they can handle it in the right way.
Okay.
And next time, maybe, you know, taking things that we've learned from this time and applying it to, you know, if it did happen again.
Absolutely.
Make the same mistakes. I do think the way it ended and the way we came out of it was actually quite positive.
Okay. Awesome stuff. All right. And would you be happy to work with someone who is positive with COVID?
Me personally, yeah.
Yeah?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've been around people that have been confirmed COVID.
Okay.
I've had it myself. I've been confirmed it through test, and you know, it didn't affect me physically in any detrimental way. It's just sort of like the flu. So me personally, I'd respond to it in the same way as I would with somebody with the flu.
Okay.
I don't think it's not a fear factor for me personally.
Okay, good stuff. No, I'm happy to hear that. I guess this kind of answers the next question, but would you mind being served as a customer by somebody with COVID-19? So if you're at a restaurant or
Okay,
something.
that's a good question. And no.
Okay.
I think in the same way as anything like the flu, you know, anything like that, if you are ill, you should potentially stay at home.
And this
If you're working
obviously-
in something like, you know, surgery, hospitality industry, anything like that, you know, I think it's important.
Absolutely. On that basis, because this is exactly where I'm at, and I think there's a bit of a grey area here, and it's like, I know you're saying for you personally, and I think a lot of people will agree with you that you're better off staying at home if you've got COVID. Now, the trouble is obviously with government saying that you should go to work if you can. Do you not think that this is going to cause some sort of psychological barrier between people?
Absolutely, absolutely. It puts people and employers in an awkward position. Obviously, employers, you know, mainly profit focused. They have to be. They're a business. They're there to make money. They're going to want to keep pushing employees back into the door, and the same way they do with flu. Most companies won't like you taking time off with a bit of the sniffles, you know.
Of course, yeah.
You can get into trouble for taking time off with the flu. You need to get a doctor's note to bring in.
Yeah.
You've just got a cold. You can't make your own judgment. And it's going to be the same thing with the coronavirus, you know.
Okay.
Or during the lockdown, I mean, I knew I was working for and there was people that were coming in that were definitely ill,
Yeah.
but they were just choosing to come to work.
Yeah, yeah.
They were putting their money before theirs and other people's health and safety, you know. And that's unfortunately, that's the position.
That's the situation that they were facing.